We've all played around with these filters, but what actually is this technology? Filters use face detection and facial tracking, but they are different to facial recognition. They identify that a face is present and they track its shape and movement so that an effect can follow it, but they don't actually identify who you are. Whereas facial recognition technology works by turning a human face into data and then comparing that data against other faces to find a match. The underlying process of facial recognition follows a clear sequence of technical steps. First, a system has to detect a face using algorithms. Modern systems rely on machine learning models that have been trained on millions of images to distinguish faces from other objects with high accuracy, even in busy, cluttered scenes. Once a face is detected, the system analyzes and standardizes it. The goal is to gain a consistent representation that can be analyzed mathematically. Then you have feature extraction. Rather than storing the image itself, the system measures distinctive facial characteristics, such as the distance between the eyes, the shape of the cheekbones, the contour of the jaw, and patterns around the nose and mouth. In modern systems, this is done using deep neural networks, which learn complex, subtle patterns that humans may not consciously notice. The result is a numerical face print, which is a vector of numbers that represents that face. Finally, the system compares face prints. When a new face is scanned, its face print is compared against those that are stored in a database. Importantly, this is statistical rather than absolute. Facial recognition never produces certainty, only likelihood. Filters do use some of the same underlying techniques as facial recognition, but they are not the same technology. Both systems begin with face detection, but filters are designed to augment a face, not to identify it. Whereas the goal with facial recognition is identification or verification rather than just visual effects. Either way, the accuracy of the face detection and tracking should give you an idea of just how advanced facial recognition technology has become and help you to understand why it also raises ethical and social questions involving privacy and consent and bias and how such technology should or should not be used.